lovely doodle bugs. So today I'm going to teach you another wonderful Disney character that is very close to my heart, and I'm sure he's very close to a lot of you. Today I'm going to teach you how to draw Mr. Peter Pan. Excuse my fingers and my nails. I've been painting Spring Awakening set at my school, so they are disgusting just like in the other vlog, so pardon them. Start laying out his face, and we're going to come down like this. Come down, and then you're going to come out right here, and you're going to come down again kind of straight over here, and then you're going to curve inward right here, and then from here you're just going to go straight up, from there. And then you're just going to kind of come over here and bring it in, stop right here, and then bring out. Let's go ahead. This is the starting of his ear. So we're going to go ahead and start his ear. Bring it up and then down. He has an elf ear. So you're going to have like a sort of a triangle up here. This is the shape of a triangle. So you're going to bring it down. I want to connect here to here just to give us that kind of line. Here's the rest of his head. Just so it's there for a guideline. It's not necessarily going to be the actual thing, because obviously we have Peter's big, beautiful red hair. Orange, whatever it is. Ginger. Evil. No, I'm kidding. Well, once upon a time he was. Okay, so now that we have his face laid out, let's go ahead and we're gonna draw our eye guidelines. Now, when I look at a picture, when I'm actually looking at a picture, it's literally like a puzzle piece for me, and I have to place everything where it goes. So what we're gonna do is we need to figure out where his eyes are, and the best way to figure out where his eye is, of course, is by laying out his nose. So what we need to do is we need to go ahead and draw one eyebrow, because the eyebrow eventually connects to the nose. So his eyebrows are a little bit interesting. They're bushy. They've got three distinct, like, hairy areas on them. I don't know why. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of this guideline so you guys can see it a little bit better. But we have one little area of bushy eyebrow, 2, and 3. I don't want to say they're bushy. They're just very thick eyebrows. Okay? Now that we have this eyebrow, what you're gonna do is from here, you're gonna bring it down, his starting of his nose, bring down the start of his nose. And then Peter Pan has a very distinct nose. So you're gonna go out, and then you're gonna go, and from right here, you're gonna go ahead, let's draw a circle. He has a very round nose. So from this circle, the outline of the circle, you're gonna curve inward, stop, and then from in here, you're gonna draw a little line right here. Then from up here, you're going to draw another little line. So we just made his nostril. Now if we take away our guidelines, you can see the basic nose of Peter Pan. It's a very round, kind of small nose. So it kind of looks like the Mad Hatter's almost, the original Mad Hatter, but it's just a very small nose. This is Peter Pan's nose. This is it. I've drawn Peter Pan so many times. He's always had this round nose. So from his nose, now that we have it, we can figure out where his eye is gonna go. Now, Peter Pan has very distinct eyes as well. So they're more of like, let's go over here. They look like acorns to me. All right, okay. So what you're gonna do, sorry, my camera stopped, so I'm gonna walk you through it. You're going to draw a line right here, come up, and then connect to the line over here. So from here, what you're gonna do is he has kind of an eyelid up here, just showing just a little hint of an eyelid. And from over here, you're gonna draw another hint of an eyelid. And now for he has one black eyelash, and it just curves up right here. Too long. All right, there we go, that's better. Now, okay, now that we have that, come down here just a little bit, and you're just going to curve that upward just a little bit, because Peter Pan is smiling and his dimple is coming up and his dimples are just so cute. So over here, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go ahead and draw the basic circle for his pupil, iris, whatever. So inside, what you're gonna do, let's just leave that for now, we'll come back later, but we need to figure out where his other eye is gonna go. So let's jump over here. Now that we know where his nose is and we know where his eyebrow and everything is, let's come, now we can, this whole side of his face is now laid out. Now what we're gonna do is you're gonna come up over here. Yes, this seems like a perfect place for an eye, okay? So let's go ahead, we're gonna draw this basic shape again. So it's like a guitar pick. So you're gonna come out, in, and down. So you see how it looks like a guitar pick, and it literally looks like I can add like a little hat and everything to make this look like an acorn. So that's what I get the saying from. It looks like an acorn. Make it a little bit bigger. There we go. Get rid of those guidelines. Awesome. Now that we have this, let's come up over here and we have another little eyelid. Another little eyelid right here. Alright. And then from right here, what you're going to do is you're going to figure out where the other eyebrow of his goes. Now he has a little bit of an arched eyebrow, so the bottom of his eyebrow is going to come like this. It's going to go up, and then it's going to go down. Okay, and I just kind of fill it in, go up, and then we have our three little bushy eyebrows, and we just kind of connect those together. Alright, make sure those are even and nice. Okay, and eventually, reason why I'm so iffy on here is because eventually we'll draw his hair to be covering his eyebrow. So anyways, let's come back over here and to his eye, and we have one good eyelash that comes down and it circles all the way down. So that's a pretty thick eyelash, and I need to get rid of these sketchy marks inside his eyeball, not my eyeball, his. And then from right here we got another smiling dimple, so it kind of brings up his dimple. There we go. Alright, and then from right here you're going to draw in a circle right here. Let's go ahead and figure out where the shine of his eyes are going to go, and his pupils and his beautiful color to his eyes. So here's a shine right here, and now that he's looking over here, here's a shine right here. And then we go in the middle of this circle and we draw our pupil. Same for over here, pupil right here. Wonderful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, we have our eyes. Now, what you're gonna do after that is, okay, Peter Pan is always smiling, so we need to put a smile on that face. No pun intended, Joker, no pun intended. Alright, so from right here, alright, we need to bring this in just a little bit. Go back to our guidelines because we need eventually his smile is all the way up here. So let's go ahead and figure out where the top of his dimples are going to go. So we have one dimple that's right here, and then we're going to jump over here, and we have one dimple that's starting right here. Now his smile is going to connect, and Peter has a very square mouth, so literally you're going to come down right here, you're going to go straight out like this, it's just a straight line, square mouth, and then you're going to connect, and that's going to be rounded out to connect right here. So come down, you're going to round that out just a little, but his lips are literally like a straight line, his upper lip at least, like that, okay? And then from right here, we're not going to go ahead and connect all his mouth yet. We need to figure out where his teeth are because he is smiling. So from right here at the corner, right there, and then you're going to start coming out this way. Okay. Now, when you get to right here at the corner of his lip, you're gonna go very small. And you're gonna start curving upward, upward, upward. Sorry, so sketchy. Let me erase that so you understand a little bit more. Right there. See how it gets smaller as we go inside his mouth. From his teeth, what you're going to do after that, you're gonna come out from this corner, right here, out from this corner, curve outward, just barely. This is just a guideline, okay? We gotta figure out how he's gonna connect his whole smile together. So, from over here at this corner, you're gonna start to bring down, right at the end of it, the teeth and the dimple and everything, start to bring it down. Stop right here, okay? Not all the way out. It needs to be getting skinnier. So we need to come outward, and then we need to connect over here. All right, let me get rid of the guideline so you see what I'm doing. There we go. Perfect. Not perfect, whatever. All right, from inside, now that we have the bottom of his lip, we need to figure out where the bottom of his lip is actually going to go. So we have one little line right here, comes out, and then mirrors upward. And right here. Get out of the way, eraser marks. Let's go ahead and let's finish off his face to make it more rounder and not so boxish from our guidelines. So from over here, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna get rid of this guideline and this guideline. So we have a rounder face. Okay, from right here, you're gonna go a little bit rounder, come down, and then you have a rounder chin right here, come up, and then this is round. Okay. Get rid of the guidelines of the basic. You just want to make everything round so he doesn't look like box face. Another very important thing about Mr. Peter is his beautiful red hair. And then we eventually, from the red hair, we get to draw his hat. All right. So, for his hair, what you're going to do is we need to pick out where his part is going to go. So, from right here, let's go ahead and say this is where the part of his hair is going to go. And it's going to go this way, and it's going to go this way. So let's start with this way first. You're going to go down. From right here, you're going to curve inward. And then from right here, you're going to go over his ear. And you're going to go inward again. Hold on. Let's get rid of guidelines. Now that okay, so we need to finish going ahead and figuring out. So we need to start from right here. You're gonna go up and you're gonna go down right here. So this is like the hair that's coming down across his face. And this is what's going behind his ear, and it's eventually gonna connect down here and hide behind his neck and whatever, the rest of his face. So from right here, we need to figure out that we're gonna go this way. So you're going to curve outward like this, inward towards his face, outward away from it. Curve inward, stop. From right here, you're going to go ahead and you're going to bring down one little bang. It's going to curve downward, in, up, and then from right here, start right here. You're going to come inward again. You're going to start from right here, kind of like this, curve in, go back up. Now stop right here, guys, and you're gonna come up here and you're gonna just go ahead and bring it up, because this is like the entirety of his bang, and it's gonna come down and connect with the rest of these and completely almost cover his head. So from right here, you're gonna go up, and then right here at this line, this is when we make our big fat bang. So wrong. Giant lump of hair. Go outward, and then you're gonna go out, 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 and then in, and then connect right here. Okay, now get rid of the guidelines, because this one's overlapping this bang, and this one needs to go away, this guideline right here, and the guidelines of his invisible head that we never see. Bald Peter. Alright, Now I need to go ahead and connect this part of his face right here, and then from right here we have just a little bit of a line of hair. So we're gonna go down, stop, and then go inward. So what you need to do with this bang as well is he has one little line right here that is kind of separating these two together. Okay, there's the entirety of his big lump of hair on top of his head. Now, what you need to do after that is come back over here to his ear, and then you're gonna go from right here, here's this line. Let's go ahead, we're gonna draw through his ear, and there's the line of his hair. It's gonna go downward and then curve in. Okay, that's not it, that's not it. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna break it up into pieces. So we have one, and just one little gap, and you're gonna make a little gap right here, and you're just gonna curve it in so it looks like it's separated hair. There you go. Wonderful. Okay. All right, now that we have his hair, we can figure out, because his hair was the main thing that was going to lead us to his hat. Now, we go behind Mr. Big Lump of Hair over here, and you're going to start right there, and then you're just going to start to curve in. Right, now that you curved in, go back up, and you're going to come right here, to that spot. And you're going to go up, and then you're going to go inward again. Now stop right there. Okay, now what we need to do is we need to come down here next. From this spot right here, what you're going to do is you're going to curve outward and then go in. So that's like the fabric overlapping from his hat. Now from right here, I'm going to go slow. We're going to start slowly coming up. From right here, stop, and then you're going to, from right here, start to curve in. Okay? Curve inward, and then stop right here. And then don't make it so boxy. Start to round it out. From right there, after that, you're going to curve downward, and you're going to come and connect it right here. Alright, these are the guidelines for the outline, this outline of his hat. Now what we're going to do, you're going to start from right here, go ahead, curve it in right here. See what I did? Alright, I curved it from right here. Right, and then from there, you're going to go ahead and you're going to start getting rid of that guideline. From right here, then you're going to come down right here, and you're going to curve it inward a little bit more. Okay, now that we need to round these out since they're the guidelines of our hat. We need to come in a little bit more over here and curve it inside here. You're going to curve this line. All right, and now that we have now that we curve these out a little bit, so from right here at this little lump, you're going to come one little line right here, stop, and then from right here, you're going to start, let's just start on this side of the feather. Curve in, stop, go in, out, and then start to curve inward, down. And then from over here, you're just going to come out a little bit right here and curve down. There you go. There's his feather. Now, let's jump back down to here. Realize we didn't give him something. We kind of need to give him a tongue. So, from right inside at the bottom of his teeth right here, you're going to curve in. And on top of that, you're going to curve in again. And then from in here, I'm just going to kind of, since we curved in his tongue, go ahead and I need to define where the black space is in his mouth. There, So what we did there is we just went down, and then on top of right here, this part, we went down. Now, from right here, we need to come right in the middle of his chin. We're gonna go ahead and draw the top of his shirt and his neck. So for right here at the bottom of his chin, we're going to curve and make a curved line right here. Stop right there. So we're gonna go down, down, and stop right there. So we gotta get rid of that piece of his hair right there. Come in. Now that's just a guideline. What we're gonna do from right here is we're gonna curve out right here, start right here, and then from this part of this curved line that we made right here, you're gonna curve outward, and then you're gonna go in over his neck and then start to curve down, and stop. From the bottom of his, from this corner of his chin, you're gonna come out, stop right here. So we have this curved line. Then from right here, you're gonna go inward, kind of bring it down right here, inward, stop right there, and then from right here, you're gonna start to make a line, a little hill right here, go up, and then down. Stop right there, and then from this part, you're gonna go ahead, you're gonna connect this. So we just made the collar of his shirt, and then from right about here, right here, we're gonna start bringing down his shoulder. Stop there. Now from this collar, you're gonna start bringing it down, go outward, and then you're gonna go ahead and curve. Then you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna curve up and then down. And then from right here, you're going to round this out just a little bit to give it a nice looking feel of a collar, like it's rounded out over here. And then from over here, you're going to start to, right here at this corner, start bringing out his shoulder over here. There we go. So there's Peter's shoulders and the basic line of his shirt. And then what you want to do, it is a V-neck, so it's just basic. Come down here, go up, and connect right there. Give it a guidelines. So we forgot to fill in a little bit. It's his ear. So I'm gonna get rid of the guidelines that we've been using for his poor ear. What you're gonna do is you're gonna curve outward over here, come down, back inside, and then from right here, you're gonna draw one little line, and then down here, you're gonna come down, and curve in, and then from right here, you're gonna curve in, and then back in here, and that's it for the ear. And I'm just gonna shade it in because you know that's the inside of his ear. Well guys, there's Peter Pan. I know it's been a long tutorial, but he's just complicated. I don't know why. Complicated Peter. It's because windy. I don't know. Hope you guys enjoyed it once again. I'm about to hit 10,000 subscribers. I already hit 9,000, so thank you guys so much. And once again, leave in the comments below who you want me to draw next, but I will tell you who I'm going to draw next for next week. It's going to be Kristoff, so make sure you tune in for next week's tutorial. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!